He's back. Yay. He's back and he's taking accountability. This is number one on trending with a lot more likes than dislikes. So I'm interested to see what he has to say. And I know y'all are too. So let me start the video.
Watching me for a while, then you know that I have done a lot of things.
Sorry.
Hi. If you've been watching me
Hey, Shane.
for a while, then you know that I have done a lot of things in my past that I hate, that I wish I could make go.
Yeah. Well, no, we don't even watch you. Just off that one, not one, multiple videos that came out of you, being racist, turning a kid gay, all that, all that good stuff. Telling a 12-year-old what to do when a man asks to put it inside her. Man, it's the little stuff. It's the little stuff.
Away that I try to make go away by deleting videos or untagging my Instagram things or literally doing whatever I can
Oh, I can't wait to see how he's gonna cover this one up.
and to pretend like those things didn't happen. Because yes, I apologize for a lot of them, but I'm 31, almost 32. Those apologies suck. I don't know who that person is anymore. Every
His name is Shane Dawson. That's who that person was.
apology video I've ever made has been from fear. It's me sitting at home thinking the whole world hates me and crying and hyperventilating.
Not the whole world, but like half of it. Yeah, half of it.
And then just turning on a webcam and just saying I'm sorry and then hoping people know I'm a good person and then it'll go away. And that is stupid. That is something that a child does, not something that a 31-year-old.
I mean, if that's something that a child does, then every YouTube apology video should be children making those things.
Man does. That's not good. Right now is very much a time of wanting people to be accountable, wanting punishment for people, and I agree. And that's why I'm making this video. I saw Jenna Marbles' video, and it really inspired me, and felt like a sign
I would not want my name to come out this man's mouth.
from the universe that I want to do this. So this video is coming from a place of just wanting to own up to my shit, wanting to own up to everything I've done on the internet that has hurt people, that has added to a problem, that has not been handled well. Like I should have been punished for things. I feel like this moment right now is very necessary. I'm gonna apologize for a lot of things that I've done or said in this video, and if you don't accept the apology, that is 100% okay.
I do not accept your apology.
And I think that's something that as I'm getting older now, I'm realizing it's like you can apologize, but you can't expect the other person to just forgive you. Like that's doesn't make any sense. So I think this
That's just common sense.
video for me is more about just saying everything I want to say and ways that I want to help be a part of a change and not be a part of a problem, which is what I've been a part of. So I'm going to start with all the racism that I put onto the internet as an adult, not a child. I was at least 20 when I started YouTube, and I made the decision to play stereotypes of black people or Asian people or Mexicans or
I'm not gonna say nothing yet. I just have a question. How do you make that? Like, how does that decision even pop up in a conversation? Hey, you want to like be stereotypical towards black people? I mean, it's your decision. Yeah, I'll do it.
pretty much every race. I made that decision. I said, oh, this is funny, and I put it on the internet. Now, years later, I look back at that, and I've talked about this before, but when I say I hate that person, I mean it.
That person is still Shane Dawson. Just so everybody knows, I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to start anything. I'm just saying that for the young people out there, the person back then was still Shane Dawson. He was still Shane Dawson.
It in the most intense way possible. I hate that person so much. That person was
Again, that person is Shane Dawson. Okay, I'm done.
filled with sadness, filled with anger about their own issues, in the closet, constantly projecting on others. Just like, I don't know, just that person is someone who I don't like seeing. And I think that's why I've been avoiding this, because I'm like, no, I already apologized. I don't want to go back. I don't want to see it again. I don't want to see it. Mute it on Twitter. Untag it on my Instagram. Like, I just don't. I hate that person so fucking much. Okay, so sorry. So first, let's start with blackface. Blackface was something that I did a lot. Like, I
I'ma wait. I'ma wait. I'ma wait.
did it a lot on my channel, and there's no excuse for it. There's literally no excuse. I made a video 6 years ago talking about it, and I gave excuses, and I knew it was wrong, and I knew I would
You know, as he's talking, I forgot that this man is a pedophile too, and I can't wait to see how he explains that.
never wanted to do it again, but I didn't do the work. I didn't actually look into the history of it and why it's so wrong and why people were so upset, because my
What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We have to go.
but I didn't do the work. I didn't actually look into the history of
You didn't look into the history of why racism is wrong. Makes sense to me.
it and why it's so wrong and why people were
Does it make sense to you guys? It does make sense to me.
so upset, because my excuse, oh, I was just being funny. I love black people. I'm not racist. I was trying to be funny. Like, all of that is stupid and wrong. And I put that onto the internet as
Yes,
a
you did.
bit.
Yes,
And
you
that is
did.
insane.
Yes, I know.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry to anybody that saw that and that also saw that people were lifting me up and were saying, "You're so funny, Shane. Oh my God, you're so funny."
I still stand by the people who were in the videos letting him say nigga over and over again. You are a disgrace to the world.
Like, I can't even put myself in that head. I can't even imagine what it would be like to be black and to see this white fucking guy do blackface, and the whole internet at that time being like, LOL. That's insane. And I am so sorry. I don't know how to even fully apologize, because it seems like something that is irredeemable, or I don't know the right word, but it's something that I shouldn't even be able to get out of. I should lose everything for that. I can tell you this.
Can we make that happen? Can we please?
I don't have hate for any race or any people with weight issues or any of that special needs. I don't have hate in my heart for anyone, but it doesn't make up for the fact that I made jokes about everyone. And some of the jokes were way too far. And I think this year specifically.
You know, honestly, okay, like move on from this. Can we talk about the pedophilia now? I really want to talk about the pedophilia.
Really changed me as a person, and I started seeing black people who I know, who I'm friends with, who I've known for a long time. I'm seeing them openly talking about on their Instagram or Twitter the years of anger they've had about racist jokes, about blackface, about, microaggressions, everything that they've gone through. And I felt like the biggest piece of shit in the entire world. I felt awful. And the biggest problem with me doing that and
You shouldn't feel like that, you know, because you are.
posting it on the internet was it made young people at the time who were watching me think it was okay. And that's the craziest part. It's like, I've had people tell me, well, I used to watch your videos when I was a kid, and yeah, I never saw anything wrong with that. And that is scary, because it made me realize, oh my God, I have been a part of such a huge problem, and I have just been avoiding it. And that's wrong. So I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that I added to the normalization.
I mean, all like trolling jokes aside, this isn't a bad like apology so far. I don't think. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this video because I mean, I just want to talk about like, you know, how he's gonna cover the pedophilia part.
of blackface or the normalization of saying the N-word. That's another thing. I mean, and
But then again, he was still an adult, and it's kind of common sense not to talk about any of that stuff. No, no, maybe that's just me.
And my justification at the time for that was, oh, well, it was, I was playing a character and it was in comedy and my black friend was there and, that makes it okay. No, it's
Your disgraceful black friend was there.
not okay. And it's not a funny word, especially for a white person to say. Me as a white person wearing a wig and playing a character and doing stereotypes and then saying the N-word is something that I should have probably lost my career for at the time. And there's no amount
At the time. At the time.
of apologizing that can take it away and take away the impact it had and take away the amount of people that
Take away his career now.
felt like I was just another white guy who can get away with everything. When I really looked into the history of blackface, I looked into it years ago and it obviously disgusted me, made me sick. I felt awful. But even at that time, I still was being ignorant and I was saying in my head, well, but I didn't do that. I was playing Wendy Williams or I was playing a character.
I was playing Wendy Williams. I was playing a character. So, let me take it a little bit farther.
That justification, that is wrong. I mean, I've watched so many videos on the history of blackface and how it was created to make fun of black people, to make them feel less than. And the fact
Hey, look, you want to know what I think about this part? Hey, Black Lives Matter, for sure, for sure. But I'm trying to get to the pedophilia part.
that is scary, and I'm sorry. But one of my biggest problems was thinking
Pedophilia.
that criticism is being
Oh, criticism. That too, that too, that too.
attacked. Somebody's telling me that I did something wrong. I'm going to go on the defensive. And that's not a good way to live, and it's not a good way to grow and change.
Yes, being a pedophile is not a good way to live or grow. Come on, come on, come on. Get to the pedophile
Because it
part.
doesn't. Talking about anybody like that is crazy, especially a woman. But it was about a white woman. And the ironic part is that woman was just trying to get through to me too. Like she was just trying to explain to me why what I was making on the internet was hurting people. It was at a time when I was making a movie and I was constantly on the defensive. I felt attacked all the time, which is stupid. I shouldn't have felt like that. And it got so bad that, I don't know, it almost made me want to make.
Oh my gosh.
It was a lot. I had a lot of anger for this person. So that anger is gone, by the way. It's all gone. And I'm
That anger turned into pedophilia.
so sorry to her.
He takes it out on little kids.
And I'm sorry to Francesca, and I should have never talked about anybody like that ever. And that's the other thing. The podcast, I mean, there's so many clips that people are bringing up. So there's a clip that has been going around again. A few years ago is when it came out. And
Talk about it!
Cut out all the parts where I said, pedophilia is disgusting. And they put it together, and it made it seem like I was, talking about how it's normal.
What? Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Wait. So was that video of him like talking about like the baby being sexy? Is that all like cut out and like put into like some like collage? I okay.
So gross. I would never say that. But also, I shouldn't have been joking about it anyways, which is my problem.
Oh my gosh. This is confusing me. My head is hurting. Can y'all hear this? That's me scratching my head because I am so lost right now.
My fault. So I'm sorry if you heard that. There's also other ones too. I mean, and that's something I have addressed before, but my childhood, my past, I've had a lot of pain. I've had a lot of bad things happen
So you
to
okay.
me. I've had a lot of issues with my family. And I took that pain and I turned it into jokes. And I
Pedophilia.
think instead of joking about them so much, I probably should have just went to therapy earlier and talked about them. I swear on my life, I am not somebody who would ever talk about a child, like in serious.
Well, he wants to say that he doesn't think he's a pedophile.
Seriousness. I would never talk about a child in any way that was inappropriate. That is disgusting. That is gross. It is not something I would ever do.
And it's what you did.
It is something I did for shock value or because I thought it was
And it's not something I would ever do, but it's something I did for shock. Shane, you are on a whole nother level.
funny or like, oh my God, my child molester character or whatever. It's all gross. And I promise that is not real. That is not me. Have I done sketches where kids were saying crazy things? Yes. Do I regret it? Yes. Even I saw a vlog clip of me and my cousin who was, I don't know, probably 12 or 13 at the time. And we were, I was doing the birds and the bees talk. Dumb, gross shit. And I remember a few years ago, I reached out to her mom, my aunt, and I was like, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, I can't believe I did this. Like, this is insane. I can't believe I talked to, my cousin like that. And, she was like, oh my God, we know. It's okay. It was funny. Like, we all thought it was funny. Like, that's just how our family is. So I kind of took that as like, okay, well, then I don't need to apologize for it. But I do, because I posted it on the internet for everyone, not just my family. I posted like a stupid, weird family moment for everyone. I'm so sorry that I just was so thoughtless with things I was posting.
Honestly, I hate these little cuts. Like I still can't handle these little cuts that they do. Like anything could happen between those moments. To me,
For so many years, I don't know. I wasn't thinking. I thought, oh, I'm in a weird category where I can say whatever I want. And I did. And now it's the biggest regret of my entire life.
is he gonna talk about the naked baby thing, or is he just gonna like casually skip? If he skips past the baby talk, I'm not watching the rest of the video.
All of it. Now, even though my apologies in the past for all of these things have not been good enough, they've not been thought out, they've been very fear-based, they've been not good at all. I do want to say, since I've apologized for those things in the past, I have made a lot of changes in my life. Changes in
I don't care about your changes.
every... I stopped doing that stuff years ago.
All right,
All of
cool.
those apologies, if you accept them, thank you. If you don't, I 100% understand.
Shut up. I want you to talk about something important.
Those issues, I promise.
If he doesn't talk about this, he deserves like the worst like punishment ever. I don't even know. Maybe he should just get banned off YouTube. Is that something that like we can do? Can we all just report this video, please? Get this. I'm not gonna say the N word because that'd be a little hypocritical. I am black, but I don't want to say it right now. But please, can we make this happen?
I'm going to do better to even more so educate myself, put more people on my channel that aren't just white YouTubers in trouble. Like that, I'm totally aware of how that looks. Somebody pointed that out to me a couple years ago and I got really defensive over it. And now I'm looking back going, no, they're right. They're right. If you look at my channel, it's a bunch of white people and talking about their problems. And I love a lot of those videos and I'm so proud of them.
Bunch of white people this, bunch of white people that. Talk about the baby, Shane. Talk about the baby, Shane. With your little. Ugh!
Really weird. Like, we had been pushing the restock for so long that we finally had to do it. And when I woke up and it was out, I just felt so weird. I felt so guilty. I didn't want to I couldn't enjoy it. I didn't want to enjoy this restock when hate onto the internet. Over the last year, I've been watching beauty channels. At that
How did we get to beauty?
I was so upset with certain things. It was just me being upset. And it is hypocritical. I mean, I watch drama videos, but when it's about me, oh, now it's a problem. Like, and I'm aware.
Obviously, I mean, the drama is about you. Your name is involved. You are the one that's in the shit right now. You pedophile.
Of how hypocritical that is, and I'm so sorry. This is a huge one. I'm aware that I hold my friends or people I care about.
No, that is not the huge one that we want to talk about, Shane Dawson. We want to talk about the huger one. And I know that's not a word. I just want to talk about the baby that you said was sexy, Shane. Talk about it, Shane. You are still cancel worthy. You are the definition of cancel worthy right now. If you don't talk about that, Shane, you got a few minutes left. You got a few minutes left to redeem yourself. And right now, you are failing. Every second counts for you. Starting now.
To a lower standard than I hold other people. That's wrong, and I'm so sorry. I think I get attached to people who have a heart, and maybe it's covered in a lot of other broken. Really show you guys that it's okay to admit when you're wrong. It's okay to. Uh, I don't ever.
Shane, you're a pedophile. Everyone, Shane is a pedophile. What are the, what is everybody saying? Worst part is that young Fizz don't know why everybody is turning on him. Has to be inspired to apologize. The most half-sided comment section I've ever seen. I love black people. I'm not a racist. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that was the video. Shane, you're still a pedophile. You still should get canceled. Blah 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 blah. All that. Subscribe, comment, do all that stuff. I'm out of here. Bye.